Hello my friends, this is a video about why I'm going to become a Buddhist monk, why that is the lifestyle I choose. And just to quickly note, this is not something I'm going to do for about 6 to 8 months because I've got a work contract to complete, and until I'm free of such responsibilities, I can't really ordain. It will just be doing something I regret, so I'm only going to go and join a monastery when I can do so free of regrets. Now the question of why, well, it's a bit hard to explain, but if you want to know, what you really need to do is go watch one of Ajahn Brahm's videos. Ajahn Brahm is the Buddhist monk who brought me to Buddhism, and he is a permanent place on my YouTube channel, over there, I'm not sure what side I'm meant to point to. But if you go to a YouTube channel and watch Ajahn Brahm's video, you'll start to understand what I see in Buddhism. You'll see a man who is very kind, sincere, caring, and most of all, happy and peaceful. But Ajahn Brahm is one of the happiest persons I've ever seen. Happiest people. And Ajahn Brahm, he's somewhere about 50 years old or something. And in his talks, he will sometimes start to giggle like an old fool. So that is the kind of old man I'd want to be, someone who still knows how to giggle. Because I think that's what life is really about. And it's not about getting stressed out and making money and that kind of thing. It is about being happy and peaceful and being at peace with the world. Now, as for my goals of following the Buddhist path, well, they could be said to be twofold. Firstly is to achieve lasting happiness, and the ultimate happiness. It is, I'm quite convinced, the happiest lifestyle on earth, so there is that. And the secondly is to address the spiritual disbalance, both in my own life and in the world itself. That is, my practice as a Buddhist monk and teacher would be helping to address the spiritual disbalance, especially in the West, where people are very poor in time. They may be wealthy in possessions, but they are poor in time, they are poor in freedom, they are poor in happiness. And that is not really how people need to be living. So Buddhism, it is experiencing a rapid growth in the West, and that is because of spiritual disbalance, where people are poor in those things which they need to be happy. They've got lots of stuff, but little time, little happiness, little peace. Now, perhaps the easier question to answer would be how actually arrive at the decision that it is the right path to renounce my worldly things, like my job, and my car, and my house, and my computer, and that sort of stuff, and join a monastery. I mean, how do you make a decision like that? It's a good question, isn't it? So in the past, I've experienced things which have made me feel like happy and excited about it. For example, being a 5-year-old at Christmas morning, that kind of feeling. You know, of exciting anticipation and, oh yes, this is going to be awesome. So there's that feeling from the heart of all that excitement and happiness and that. So a 5-year-old at Christmas morning might be like that. Okay. Because it's very exciting and very happy. And here's another example. When I was about 10 years old or something, I won a trip to Legoland in Denmark by very skillfully making a Lego model. And the excitement level there would be like, maybe like epic. Yeah. Possibly something like that. And, somewhat more recently, I got my dream job. Not just my dream job, but the job I didn't dream I could actually get. That was more to the point. And that was kind of like, that was pretty exciting, pretty happy dance type thing. But then there's the idea of running off to join the monastery and renouncing my job and that would be like that long. So this is the level of happiness and excitement which running off to join a monastery makes me feel is just much greater than anything I've ever experienced before, and that to me is an excellent indication that is the right path for me. And honestly, I can't explain why it makes me so happy, but it does. And that is following the heart. And the final thing I want to touch on is the question of, well, what about all the things which you enjoy doing? Wouldn't you miss doing that? So why would you do that to yourself? Why would you give up the things you enjoy? Well, that's not really that hard to explain, actually. For example, some of the things I enjoy in life, it might be like playing a new video game or something. That's like excitement, something you hear it. And that might be like that much happiness. And like eating something delicious or something, and that might be like that much happiness. Oh, like, let's say, interacting with a pretty girl, which, all males enjoy, except the gay ones, would be like, that'd be like that much happiness. But those kind of things are taking refuge in distractions and essential pleasures. And that's kind of like happiness on this kind of level. And then we have taken refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, as they say. That is the Buddha, his teachings, and the monastic community, the Buddhist community. And that is happiness on, again, that kind of level. So it's not that I won't miss certain things, like interacting with pretty girls. It's just that it's not worth giving up the monastic life for that, because happiness just really isn't on the same scale. For me, what I get at the monastery and from the teachings and from that life are just far greater. They're far greater in magnitude than what I can get with the distractions and essential pleasures of what you think of the world as a Western society in that. So, that's how it works. And that is like the why and how of why I'm going to become a monk. And actually, do feel free to ask me questions or to say Buddhism is stupid or anything you want, because I don't mind at all. And I'll answer any question if you want. I'll make a video on it, or I'll write in the comments, whatever I decide is better. And I'm very happy to do that. If you do want to make a comment or a question, just feel free, and I'm perfectly happy to answer. And on another note, because I am on the path towards monastic life, I do tend to, as much as possible, actually live a monastic life while I'm still alive. So as such, I generally don't bother with entertainment and that sort of thing. So, and as such, on YouTube, I'm not going to bother making videos because I'm bored or as an entertainer. But I would be happy to make a video if you request for me to make one, and I'll be happy to do it if you want. But they're not really going to spontaneously come up with many videos unless I'm requested to make one. But do feel free, because I don't mind. That's kind of that given thing, I think that's about it. So may you be happy and well, have a nice day, kind of thing. Bye bye.